Hello everyone, and by everyone I mean just the one person who's watching. How are you today? Live stream news. If you're watching on catch up, thank you very much. I know not everyone can make the live stream news because you've got work and jobs and silly stuff like that. But for those that can make the live stream, thank you. And for those on catch up, thank you for watching. If you're wondering what this is about, it's basically 3 times a week now on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I will read out the latest news, have my opinion on it. You guys can have your opinion on it. We can have a chat. We can have a laugh. And yeah, just read the news in a relaxed
come and say hi.
format. There's no one to say hello to, Luce.
Oh, no? There's no one on there.
They've all given up, man.
Well, it's like 0 on there.
They've all given up.
I can't see. Hello.
We had one waiting and that person is now gone.
No, they'll be there. They'll come back. Can you move it around a smidge? Hello.
Can't move
Oh, there's no one there.
Can't move it around. We had,
hello.
So breaking news,
Oh,
we had one viewer and then one like, and then they took that like away. Then disappeared.
Hello, everybody.
So it's all right. So I'm going to start the news when people turn up. I think that's a good idea.
There's no point starting them when there's no one
Otherwise,
there,
you
is
read to yourself, don't you? We've got one person out there. Little Shane.
Hi,
Morning,
Shane.
everyone. How you doing, Shane? You all right? We can have a one-on-one chat, mate, because you are the one, the only, that is on this live stream. The first 2 minutes that it's been live, mate.
At the moment.
Yeah. So what have you been up to, Shane? Oh, Luz. Don't get that in the news centres, dear.
Sorry.
What have you been up to, Shane? Where you been? Where you're at? Did you enjoy the song? And are you going to buy your acoustic guitar this Saturday or this Sunday so you can practice music? We'll have a little chat with Shane, can't we?
Yeah.
He goes, I'm hopefully getting a new guitar today. What are you going for? So my, you know that blonde guitar I've got, that blondie white mapley looking nice guitar. I've had that guitar 18 years, and that's an Ibanez. Ibanez is a really good make. And that guitar cost me 330 quid from Anderton's music store like 17 years ago. It's limited edition because the colour's called blonde. So it's a limited edition guitar. So it'd probably be worth a lot more today. But what make you hoping to go for on your guitar?
Do you reckon that, you know that ultimate guitar tab that I use? Tell Shane about that, because it's really useful for beginners.
Tell Shane about ultimate guitar?
Is it not ultimate guitar? You know that tab that I use to learn chords and stuff?
What, the one called ultimate guitar?
Is that what it's called? Yeah. I'm just checking. You looked at me like it wasn't called ultimate guitar.
Do we tell Shane the secrets of ultimate guitar, or do we keep the ultimate guitar secret to ourselves?
No, we should tell Shane.
Well, we should tell Shane. Yeah, Shane, when you she's laughing. So when you get a guitar, so when I first started playing guitar, Lucy's quite right. There's a website called Ultimate Guitar. It's free, okay? And what people can do, people upload their own versions of each song in the lyrics and chords that they use. So you've got the official version you can find on Google or whatever. But on Ultimate Guitar, you type in the name of the song you want to do. So let's say Mazzy Star Into Dust. Okay, type that in. There'll be loads of different versions. Some people using really difficult chords. Some using simplifying it and using simpler chords, and you can it has the words there, and you can have an auto scroll, and it has the words with the chords on top,
and it tells you where to put your fingers on the guitar and everything.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, like if you're learning guitar, especially, what it does as well is, as well as having the lyrics for the song and then the chord on top of the letter of the chord, like C, E, A minor, as well as having the chord when you're supposed to play it with the lyrics as well. If you click on the chord it comes up with a diagram of where to put your fingers. Easiest way to learn, mate. And then as well, if you're having trouble with a song, go on YouTube and type in the name of the song, how to play whatever song on YouTube, and that's how you learn. Now, when I learnt guitar, I used Ultimate Guitar, and I printed off, this is like 20 years ago, printed off the bits from Ultimate Guitar, put them together in a book, and what it did, it created a set list, and then I practiced those songs each day. And then when I had 30, 40 songs, and I was proficient in playing them and singing them, I got a cheap PA system and went around the pubs and clubs, charged £100 for a gig. I said I'd play guitar for 3 hours and sing, charged £100 a gig. This is 20 years ago, and just went from pub to pub. So that's what you should do, brother. What else you up to, Shane? You got work today? Whereabouts do you work, mate? For those who don't know, Shane is in Ohio, America. Semi goes, so many delusional people with poor mental health on YouTube tonight.
I thought Shane was in Australia.
No.
Shane's in Ohio.
I'd have thought you were in Australia, Shane.
That's Pete.
All this time
Confused.
you thought you were an Aussie, mate.
I get confused.
Yes, Semi, so many delusional people with poor mental health on YouTube tonight. Well, if they got poor mental health help, then I'm sure we all have. Keep the videos up, man. 100. Thank you very much, Semi.
Oh.
I'm sure we've all got mental health in one way or the other. Some diagnosed, some undiagnosed, some labelled, and some unlabelled.
Well, I'm ADHD apparently. ADHD, bloody.
Yeah.
What's ADHD?
Autism and ADHD.
Oh, like everything. The two spins. What are they called?
Yeah, well, that's the thing on the
The two
news the other
isms.
day. It basically said that like if you're autistic, you're like 70% of people who are autistic are likely to have ADHD as well.
Yeah. Hannah's saying she's ADHD.
No, I'm not like
So autism and
diagnosed with the
ADHD.
ADHD, but they're
So,
diagnosing.
Back in the day, seeing as Semi's mentioned about mental health, they said back in the day it was impossible for you to have autism and ADHD. But now, because the traits are opposite, okay, you have your autism is very routine and planned out, and it must have order.
Regimented.
And then ADHD is your sporadic, mind's all over the place. So they always said you couldn't have autism and ADHD, okay? But now they're realising that you can. So got a guy on here, he said, I just spent £1,600 on a Fender Telecaster, American Professional. It's a really nice guitar. Yeah, sounds it, mate. Hello, everyone. And Luce goes, hi, how are you? And Shane goes, hello, Guy. Yeah, my favourite guitar, if I was to ever buy a guitar, you've got to check it out. It's called a Gretsch White Falcon. A Gretsch White Falcon, yeah? That I've played that guitar. I think that's like it's like a £2,000, £3,000 guitar. I went into Anderton's music store and played it. Man, the smoothest, nicest playing guitar I've ever played in my life. And I played some Fenders as well, which is really nice. But yeah, if you ever get the chance, like Shane, when you go and buy your guitar, go into an actual music shop and just play all the guitars that you like, mate, the expensive ones as well, just to see the difference. So when you go in there, start off by, and this is how you'll see the real difference. Yeah, this is how you'll see the difference. Go and pick up one of the cheap guitars, play what you know on a cheap guitar, play it on a few lower end guitars, and then go to the medium ones, and then go to the more expensive ones, and you'll see the difference. Like with how close the strings are to the fretboard, how close the frets are, how easy it is to go up and down the board, the size of the fret. And that's how you can see the difference in the pricing. Because some people think, why are you going to pay £3,000 on a guitar when you can pay £100? Well, when you play them, you'll see why. So one cup, two bears. You can do downers and uppers. You're going to have a hangover either way. I suppose you are, mate. Yeah. Been well. Guy goes, hope you are okay. Well, hope you'll get well very soon. Thank you, Guy. Cheers for that. Right, so let's read a bit of news, shall we? So we're going to start off with a bit of my very professional news report of water. And we get into it. So the LA fires, the fires in Los Angeles, which have been absolutely devastating. It's an apocalypse. Families return to homes reduced to ruins. I taught my daughter to ride her bike on the street, how to swim in the pool. It's so sad, says Jeffrey Axelrod, hugging his partner Nicole as they sift through the ashes to retrieve what they can from what is left of their home. So, over in LA, I'm sure you're all aware, in Los Angeles, you've had these really, really bad wildfires. There's at least 10 people killed, right? God bless their souls. And people's houses to ruin. And I don't know what it is. It seems to have like targeted an area where all the old Hollywood actors have been. Do you know what I mean? Like a guy from Police Academy, other guys from old films and women and that. Jamie Foxx, all of them, mate. It's terrible. So it goes then. More than 20,000 people who evacuated the Pacific Palisades on Tuesday have watched on TV for 3 days as their neighborhood has burned without respite. They have heard the statistics about more than 50% of the buildings here being reduced to rubble, but it is not sufficient preparation for what they will see in real life. I've been telling everyone to brace themselves to this moment, says Rachel Darvish, a lawyer who has lived in Pacific Palisades her whole life. My team and I ride in a car with her as she returns for the first time since the wildfire ripped through this community. I look at the pictures, mate. You've got helicopters chucking water, on absolute, looks like the helicopter's gone into hell, mate, and it's trying to put out fires in hell. And then you've got the day shots where everything's burnt down and it is complete ash, mate. It's like a nuclear bomb's gone off. You've got the first place we stop is her modest childhood home where she lived until she was 9. It's now a mound of dust and twisted metal. Only a gate on the pavement still standing. People think the Palisades are full of celebrities, she says, but this is where hard-working families come so that the kids can be by the beach and have a good life. She points across the road to another house which is now contorted by the fire, covered in ash. That's where I would spend July 4th at my neighbours, she said. We would go round, use their pool, have the best memories here. As Rachel is talking, she is interrupted by a deafening alarm from her phone. It's another emergency evacuation order, she says. This time for Malibu. Even though the winds have subsided, the threat of new blazes remains. And each new evacuation order of warning causes renewed panic amongst local people. Next up on the misery tour is Rachel's 3-year-old daughter's nursery school. There's nothing left of the main building. It's an apocalypse, she says. This is just so devastating and somehow we are supposed to come back and rebuild. I mean, I don't know how it works out there, but you imagine you have a house like that, at a really expensive part of LA as well, and it's burnt to the rubble, and you come back and there's nothing there. What's the first thing you do? Do you ring
surely they've got insurance and stuff.
So do you ring the insurance company and say, look, my house is burnt down, and then do the insurance company come out, clean up all the rubble, and then start building afresh, or do you have to, by a certain time, do you have to pay for the removal companies to come in and like demolition companies to come in and break everything down and clear the site? Because that's going to be a massive cost in itself, isn't it? Right? And where do you live while you're doing it all? I mean, once you've cleared the site, while you're waiting for builders and that to come, can you put a caravan or can you put a motorhome on your land where your building was whilst you're waiting for it to get?
I don't know. Ask Shane, he might know. Because he lives over that way.
What's the laws out there, Shane, do you think, on these places that get burnt down? Do you reckon they have to start rebuilding straight away, or do they have to wait for the insurance company to come out and assess it and do it all themselves? Because it's an absolute nightmare, isn't it?
The thing is with celebrities, they can afford to buy a house somewhere else, but like the average person would have to wait for an insurance payout and all of that business, wouldn't they? They wouldn't be able to just afford to buy a house. So it's a bit different for celebrities, I think. But
yeah, Guy said it was said on the news, some people stopped their fire insurance. Little Shane goes, KK's mum house burnt down. They have to wait. Because the thing is, like, let's say they got a property out there. Let's say that property's worth $1 million. Yeah, because it's an expensive part of LA. Let's say it's $1 million, just for argument's sake, yeah? Now, the insurance company turn around and say, yeah, your house is burnt down. Do they pay you $1 million, or do they spend $1 million or pay whatever it pays to rebuild a house? Or can you turn around and say, well, look, I've had $1 million dream house here, it's burnt down, it's going to happen again. Can you just take the $1 million and then say, right, I'm going to take the $1 million, I'm going to put it in the bank, or I'm going to buy somewhere else in a different neighborhood that doesn't catch fire, and then, you know, that land that's left where your building's on, can you just sell that plot? Because that's what I do. I don't know about you. I don't know. I'll tell you what, if you had massive fires right around there, because what they said was, I remember watching on the news, they said the reason the fires have caught so bad is because they had no rain over in the winter months. It's had no rain at all. It's been completely dry. So everything's dry and tinder ready, especially after the spring and the summer. So as soon as a bit of fire's catch, that's what's caught it. And then the winds have propelled it and just made the flames like 50 meters long. So they're catching onto the next bit of fire and engulfing the blaze. But I tell you what, if I had one of those houses and it burnt down, I would be saying to the insurance company, give me the money. And I would get the money. I would pay to flatten and clear the site out of that money, buy somewhere else, and then just sell the plot of land. Because even the plot of land's got to be worth a few $100,000.
Yeah.
And that's what I would do. I wouldn't want to go through the whole. Yeah, Shane goes, sometimes it could take months. Yeah.
Exactly. I was going to say that. It doesn't, you know, they don't just give you the money as soon as it happens. It can take ages.
Exactly.
And it's how it works as well. But also, what
about
about home contents insurance? What about all the stuff they had in the house?
Yeah, well, that's a separate insurance, isn't it? But that's what I would do if it was down here.
Justin's on here.
Hello, Justin. You all right, buddy? How you doing? We're talking about the LA fires and what happens if your house burns down and with the insurance when you get paid out. Because in the UK, so God says, my punishment is now the world shall feel it. Okay, God, thank you. So how it works with our house insurance, so we've got house insurance, buildings insurance, okay, on our house in the UK, and we've got contents insurance, which is separate. So if our house fell down or heaven forbid anything bad happened to it like that, touch wood and burnt, you know, you would get a payout for what it would cost to rebuild the house. But I think they would actually rebuild the house and you'd have to wait for it to get rebuilt. I don't think you just get the money paid out because they want the house back up and standing. So that's how it would work in the UK. And then you with your contents insurance as well, you get paid obviously for the contents, but then if you couldn't stay in a property, you get a certain amount of money for hotel fees and stuff for a few weeks. Like if you had to go into a hotel for 2 weeks, the insurance would pay you up to, I think, £2,000 or £2,500 hotel bills or B&B costs until you get something else sorted.
Yeah.
That's how the insurance works over in the UK. Dakota Kid says, you smoking on that low grade, ultra quiet pack, that kind of stuff with low THC, high CBD, so quiet it's legal in all 50.
God, he's worked that one out, hasn't he?
No, mate, this is vape pen, my brother. Lost Mary, just a bit of nicotine, brother, to get me through the day. God says America is just the start. Little Shane, Dakota Kid, no THC in that vape, just nicotine. Yes, buddy. Morning, Chop Chop. Morning, Louis Farfan with Kiss Lips. Morning, Chop Chop. How you all doing? Right, so let's carry on reading the story. This is about the LA fires. Sorry, very unprofessional of me. This is about the LA fires and what's going on. So they say, as we are driving away from the school, she spots a familiar face next to a black SUV with tinted windows. Is that Gavin Newsom? She asks. Is it the governor? She says, slapping the back of her car seat before jumping out to speak to him. Mr. Governor, she says, chasing him down the street as Newsom holds a phone to his ear. Please tell me what you're going to do, she says. Newsom replies that he is on the phone to President Biden. What, President Biden that's going to be out of power in 10 days?
Yeah.
Can I hear your call? Because I don't believe it, she responds. Newsom points to his phone, claiming he has poor phone service and was unable to reach the president.
Oh, rubbish.
Rachel then asks him why there was no water in the hydrants. As firefighters battle a raging inferno on Tuesday, fire hydrants ran dry because of the huge demands. Residents are demanding answers about whether there are wider vulnerabilities in city water supply systems and whether they are adequate to tackle wildfires on this scale. Has to be different next time round, Rachel says. Yeah, so with that, I saw on the news the other day, Justin says, thanks for calling me, Guy. Lucy, you're going to start doing some live streams. Yeah, Luce, when are you going to start doing some live streams, Luce? So I watched on the news the other day, I saw these fires. There was a reporter stood outside, right, and three houses on the road were on fire really bad. And because of the amount of fires going on, the lack of staff and that, there was one firefighter by himself, with a hose at the end house who just stood there like
It's like he's watering a flower or something.
that. Right? 3 houses on fire behind him, just one firefighter they could spare for that area. He was like that. And the water was going into like the bottom window and all the houses on fire. I thought, Jesus Christ, mate, it's so bad. So bad. God goes, the fire will be going on with stronger winds. Yes, it will, God, because obviously if you imagine like a fire in a house, you stoke the fire with the air, don't you, to increase the flame size. That's what's happening naturally with the wind. It's blowing the wind. It's the wind's blowing the fire so fast. Instead of the flame just going up with no wind and burning what's there, it's pushing the flame like 50 meters that way, and it's catching on the next bit to set fire to, innit? Dakota Kid says all the water got used up growing those mid-grain clown-car strains out west. Dakota Kid firefighter was probably high on that OG clown car. Probably Dakota Kid. Guy, don't get shy, you could read some stories so you're always concentrating. Yeah, Luce. I keep telling her, guys, she won't do it, mate. And God goes, my wins. Here we go. So as estimated losses surged, there was still zero containment of the Palisades fire. Officials say they don't know the death toll and that dogs will be brought in to search the rubble for fatalities. On the Pacific Coast Highway in Pacific Palisades, Jeffrey Axelrod and his partner Nicole hug each other tightly as they return to the ruins that are their home. Every one of the houses in this enclave has been destroyed. And I'm looking at, they've got like a Maxar Google Earth shot of where it's like a mountain range with houses in, and it is just orange, mate. Orange and black from the fire and the ashes. This is just a little beach community, says Jeffrey, who has lived here since 2015. I know everyone here and it's all gone. My dearest friend Ghislaine, who I've known my whole life, lived here. He says, pointing to the wreckage next door. He goes, I taught my daughter to ride her bike on the street and how to swim in the pool. It's so sad. Today, Jeffrey and Nicole sift through the dust trying to retrieve any belongings that have survived the fire. In a plastic box, they place everything they can find. There are a couple of turtle figurines, a garden gnome, and a house name plaque. It's very little, but in a place where the loss is so huge, it means so much. So our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone in the LA fires. What a horrible, horrible, horrible thing to go to. You know, life is hard enough. Whether you've got money, whether you haven't got money, whether you're doing okay or you're just about surviving financially, yeah? You know, your home is where everything starts, where everything ends, is your comfort, is your relaxation, is your bubble, is where you lock out from the outside world. It certainly is for us, okay? And to have that took away in such a fashion where it's such a big investment, you're overpaying for all you've paid for, and all your stuff and everything you love is in that house, okay? For that to go up in flames and nothing you can do about it, and you've got to wait for insurances and you've got no home, no nothing, you'd be in absolute despair.
Yeah.
So all our thoughts go out with everyone affected by those LA fires, and I hope they can rebuild their homes and rebuild their lives better and stronger than what they were before. But I just couldn't even imagine it. I couldn't imagine going out the door one day, coming back, and your house not being there and just basically barbecued to the ground.
We'll have our caravan in the garden, won't we?
Well, yeah, but it's a micro caravan. I couldn't even
It's something.
I couldn't even fit all your snacks in there. Did he just say that? Oh my God. Chop Chop goes, your silver would survive a fire. Yeah, it'd be melted into a massive blob, mate. But yeah, you're right. I think that's the only thing that would.
Do you reckon silver would sustain, would not burn
Well,
down?
I think the melting point for silver is about around the same as aluminium. So aluminium melting point is around 700 degrees Celsius, I think. So I think silver would melt at about 600-700 degrees. I can't be sure about checking. David L goes, sorry I'm late, brother. Blessings from Northern Carolina.
California.
We just recovered from the Butte County fire. About time for a bake.
So he's in California.
Hello, David. How you doing, mate? Thanks for joining.
He's
Hope
where
you're
the
okay.
fires are.
Chris Evans says, bro, you are beep high. I promise you I'm not, mate. I'm just waking up and this is my vape. I'm high on life. Chris, I'm high on life, brother. I'm high on life.
So David lives in California where the fires are.
Yeah, I know he is. I spoke to David before, yeah.
Ah.
So I hope everything's okay, David. We've just been talking about the fires in LA. Raul Argenis, yo! Raul Argenis, can I ask you something? You just did, but you can ask me something else. Justin Hambridge, yes, LA, sending prayers. Little Shane goes, oh yeah, my daughter's boyfriend Matt bought me a silver coin for Christmas, 1 ounce. Which coin was it, Shane? My favourite 1 ounce silver coins is a Mexican Libertad. Out of all the coins I've got, silver 1 ounce coins, Mexican Libertad are my favourite. It's the most intricate, nicest silver coin. So if anyone ever buys a silver coin, make sure you buy a Mexican Libertad. Raul R just goes, why am I scared? I have no idea, Raul. We're all scared about different things. Chris Evans says, bruh, it's kind of looking cool with this beard. Robert Patterson got competition. Hey, Robert Patterson, we've got another lookalike. I've been told I look like a lot of people.
Oh, here we go.
A lot of people.
Here we go.
Let me just sneeze. So I've been told that I look like a reporter for Amish News. I've been told that I look Muslim. I've been told that I look like Tom Hardy. I've been told I look like the comedian Seth Rogen. And now I've been told I look like Robert Patterson. Thank you very much. And Raul Argenis, yes, somebody else said as well, nah, Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, Abraham Lincoln lies 20 years ago. Little Shane goes, lol, Chris. Raul Argenis says, Abraham Lincoln in the building. What? Abraham Lincoln? Did you ever see that film, Abraham Lincoln, the Vampire Slayer?
No.
Did you ever see that?
No.
It was a film obviously about vampires, but they were saying Abraham Lincoln was a secret vampire slayer. Check it out.
Really?
Adventures in the Ute, Pete. G'day, Tom Hardy impersonator.
Oh, Pete, don't encourage him, for goodness sake.
Tom Hardy. Thank you, mate. Was that Tom Hardy or Tom Hardley?
Yeah, Tom Hardley.
Yeah, Tom Hardley. Guy, it's just been on the news. It's £50 billion worth of damage from the LA fires. Wow. It's going to take years to rebuild, mate. Alfonso goes, Colonel Sanders, you mean? From what? KFC? Yeah, I get it. I see that. I see the resemblance. Colonel Sanders. We go, look, Tom Hardy, Colonel Sanders. Thank you, Alfonso. Roald Jonas goes, yes, love it. Man, that was a beautiful movie. Pete, good morning. Chris Evans goes, Abraham Lincoln, that's 100% accurate. That's my album. David L goes, yes, family and friends safe. Insurance is beyond expensive for any homeowner here. Now, if you can even get coverage, and yes, the Amish News Reporter.
Oh, no.
David. David, I'm glad your family's safe. I'm glad you're safe. Yeah, insurance companies are naughty, mate, aren't they? They're naughty. They'll charge you a premium, and then anything that happens, in that area, they say, oh, yeah, well, because there's more chance of a payout in this area, we don't insure that area.
It's so bad.
Or if we
What's the
do,
point of insurance
charge
then?
you twice the price of what your house is just to cover the cost. Like,
They're so bad.
Rawar just goes, right, looks like Abraham, little brother. And Adventures in the Ute Pete, hello Pete, says hi Shane. So, there we go.
Here you go, Chop Chop said something.
Chop Chop goes, I look like Matey and Moby Dick. What's his name? The whale.
Oh, Chop Chop.
Well, it means you're really good at holding your breath, Chop Chop. Look at the positives, mate. You're really good at holding your breath. Pete goes, why do KFC toilets have toilet paper? Because it's finger licking good.
Oh, very
Pete,
good.
you dirty bastard. I am not going to KFC with Pete. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, Pete. I'd rather have a shrimp on the barbie, mate. Right, let's have a look here. What next story should we read about?
Anything about Trump on there?
Bit of a musical intervention.
Are you okay, love?
Yeah, thank you for everyone who's joining the live stream today. It's great fun. We now do live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. because I can't get out of bed earlier than that, man. And it's your chance to report, for me to report the news, not you, me. For you to give your opinion, my opinion, we have a laugh, and then everyone slates me for what I look like.
I think Justin said something.
And yeah, I'll read the comments in a minute because I'm in mid-flow, Lucy.
Oh, sorry,
mid-flow.
sorry.
So thank you to everyone who's watching on live stream. It's good fun. We've got about another half hour left, so don't go anywhere. And if you're watching on playback, thank you very much. I know everyone's busy with these silly things they call jobs, and they get in the way of you watching the live stream. So thank you for watching. Yeah, as well, don't forget our competition is still running for the top 10 subscribers of this channel. Now, if you haven't seen the video, look for it. It's the one with the juicy killer monster. It's called the 10,000 subscriber competition. And what it is, all you've got to do to take part, doesn't cost you a penny. Comment, like, share, be subscribed, take part in lives or comment on the lives on the playback. And the person who does that most for all of our videos, the new ones, the old videos, comment, share and like as much as you can. We will see who's doing it the most via our emails and YouTube account. And the top 10 people that do it, which will be classed our top 10 subscribers, get sent through the post a limited edition juicy killer monster vinyl sticker, 15 centimeters long by 10 centimeters high. Wherever you are in the world, it will be sent to you free of charge by post. We will announce the winners on the 14th of January via a winners video on the channel. And if your name gets mentioned, email us your postal address. Doesn't have to be your actual address, it can be a PO box, anywhere you want. Wherever you are in the world, if your name gets read out, email us your address and we will send it through to you free of charge. So take part and be part of it. Catch you later off out. Bye all, says Chop Chop.
Bye,
See you later, Chop Chop. Justin Hambridge goes, my neighbours are renting next door following an arson to a block of flats in Gosport. The insurance company and council sorted it out.
Oh.
Bloody hell. You're not far from us, Justin. We're only in Western Southampton. And we will, Justin Hambridge, breaking news. If you want to come and say hello, Justin, all going well, we are going to Gosport Bridge Mary School car boot this Sunday to sell. So all that stuff you've seen us pick up, you know, and that we're taking it down the car boot. If you can make it on the Sunday, come down, tell us who you are, because obviously I don't know what you look like. Come down, say, oh, I'm Justin Hambridge, speak to you on YouTube. We'll shake your hand, brother, say hello, and you can have a look at all the stuff we picked up and you'll be like, what? How did you get all this stuff? So we're going down Gosport Bridge Mary School car boot round your neck of the woods this Sunday. So come down.
He might be gone. He might have gone because he said he's got to go before you start selling.
Pete
no,
goes,
he's there. He's still there.
Pete goes, if your blow up doll's nose starts running, she's not sick, she's full. My neighbour has been next door 2 years whilst waiting for. Have a good day, yo, must go. They don't allow headphones in the office. Take care, Justin. Thank you.
Bye, Justin.
David L goes, I request an Amish version of that sticker. It's as Amish as it gets, mate. The beards on the sticker, you will love it. By Chop Chart, by Lol David, collaboration live stream. And Justin Hadbridge says, yes, I lived in Itchen, opposite JJ's Chippy.
Oh, JJ's Chippy.
I know where that is. David L says, couldn't help myself. Like, it's all right, David. I can take it on the chin. What with my massive Amish beard for protection. And Justin Hadbridge goes, I'll check in with family and plans. Yeah, well, as sellers, we're going to get there at 7 o'clock. Set up the stall. The stall will be ready about 7:45. And I think it's open till 1 o'clock. It's free to park and a bit of like 50p to get in. So it'd be good if we see you there. So right, let's pick another story. Right. So police search. Can you do us a favour, Can you turn the heating down? I feel like I'm in a sauna. Fully clothed in a sauna. Little shade smiling.
I bet you're sweating in that jumper, aren't you?
No, you're sweating in a jumper, mate. Pete goes, I better say hello to Lucy and Queen of YouTube.
Hello.
You're the Queen of YouTube.
Yes.
I thought I was the Queen of YouTube.
No, you're not.
Oh, Pete, you've given away my title, brother. Here we go. So, next story. Police search for missing sisters last seen 3 days ago near the Aberdeen River. The siblings were seen on CCTV crossing Victoria Bridge during the early hours of Tuesday and turning onto a footpath next to the River Dee in the direction of Aberdeen Boat Club. Now, Aberdeen is in Scotland. Aberdeen. Specialist search teams, police dogs and divers have been dispatched to find two sisters who vanished in Aberdeen 3 days ago. Eliza and Henrietta Hutsey, both 32, were last seen on CCTV in the city's Market Street of Victoria Bridge about 2:12 a.m. on Tuesday. The siblings were captured crossing the bridge and turning right onto a footpath next to the River Dee in the direction of Aberdeen Boat Club. So two sisters have gone walkabout, mate. Pete goes, queer you mean? Pete, how dare you? Takes one to know one, brother. Lucy goes, hi Pete. Police Scotland has launched a major search and said it is carrying out extensive inquiries in an effort to find the women. Chief Inspector Darren Bruce said local officers led by specialist search advisors are being assisted by resources including police dogs and our marine unit. So they've got CCTV footage of them going down there. Pete goes, hey Lucy, how's the headache? Yeah, how's the headache, Lucy?
On and off, really. I think I've pulled something in my neck and it keeps like sending like a pain up the side of my head. It's like a trapped nerve or something.
Yeah, she's got a trapped nerve, she reckons, Pete. It's going up the side of her head. Little Shane goes, YouTube news with lovely Lucy next live stream. Yeah, I'm trying to get her to do live streams, mate. But the thing is, she's lazy. She's scared.
I'm not lazy.
So, the sisters from Aberdeen City Centre are described as slim with long brown hair. Police said the Tory side of Victoria Bridge, where the sisters were last seen, contains many commercial and industrial units, with searches taking place in the vicinity. The force urged businesses in and around the South Esplanade and Menzies Road area to review CCTV footage recorded in the early hours of Tuesday in case it captured anything of significance. Drivers with relevant dashcam footage are also urged to come forward. CI Bruce added, we are continuing to speak to people who know Eliza and Henrietta. We urge anyone who has seen them or has any information regarding their whereabouts to please contact 101. So how scary is that? Two sisters, twins, obviously both 32, have gone missing, mate. Last seen down by a bridge, down by the river in an industrial estate. Not good. Let's hope they come back safe and sound. Pete goes, put Justin on mute and the headaches will go away. Pete, what's going on, Pete? What are you doing, Pete? I see this as a savage personal attack, Pete. Can't take it, mate. Can't take it. I'm a sensitive soul. Though I seem thick-skinned. Yeah, put me on mute, Liz. Put me on mute. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look at entertainment, should we? Have a look. Oh, didn't know about this.
What's Trump up to then?
No, not reading about Trump. I really know about Trump.
I like Trump.
Oh, this is happening, is it? Didn't know this. I didn't know this. If I didn't know this, I guarantee you didn't know this. Pete goes, loves the banter. Yeah, there's no better banter than queer banter, Pete, is there? Queer, Amish, Muslim-looking banter. Love you, Pete. Sending you love, brother. And I'll check out part 2 video. I was meant to do it yesterday, but I got sidetracked. I'll check out part 2 of your video. David, every time I say something about Amish or queer, David's laughing. David else just like, it's quiet. And then he just goes, lol. Good one, David. Right. So who remembers Top Gear? You remember Top Gear? So you had Jeremy Clarkson, you had James May, and you had Richard Hammond. Now we're going to talk about Richard Hammond, right? Richard Hammond announces split from wife Mindy after an amazing 28 years. The 55-year-old, best known for hosting motoring shows Top Gear and the Grand Tour, tied the knot with newspaper columnist Amanda Mindy Hammond, 59, in 2002. Oh dear. So TV presenter Richard Hammond and his wife have announced they are splitting up after an amazing 28 years together. Pete goes, I forgot to put it public from private. Oh no, that happens. Phil, you in? Morning. Hello, Phil.
Morning, Phil.
So the 55-year-old, best known for hosting motoring shows Top Gear and the Grand Tour, tied the knot with newspaper columnist Amanda Mindy Hammond, 59, in 2002. In a statement on Thursday, the pair said their family spent Christmas together but will go into the new year a bit differently. A little update from us. This Christmas we were together as a family, and this year we will still be a family, but just structured a bit differently. A statement posted to X said, our marriage is coming to an end, but we've had an amazing 28 years together and 2 incredible daughters. We will always be in each other's lives and are proud of the family we've created. We won't be commenting further and sincerely hope that our privacy and that of our children will be respected at this time. With love, Richard and Mindy. The couple of 2 daughters, Izzy, 24, and Willow, 22. Together with his eldest daughter, Hammond hosts a podcast, Who We Are Now, with Izzy and Richard, which returns for a 3rd series this year. His family have also appeared on this Discovery Plus series, Richard Hammond's Workshop, about him starting a restoration business in Hertfordshire. Hammond, who was supported by his wife in 2006 following a high-speed crash on Top Gear, which left him with serious injuries. He then appeared alongside... Was that 2006, that crash?
Must have been, yeah.
That's nearly 20 years ago.
Before Hannah was born.
He then appeared alongside colleagues Jeremy Clarkson and James May for the final episode of Amazon Prime show The Grand Tour on September 13th last year, which saw the trio travel across Zimbabwe. Well, marriage has come to an end. Theirs has after 28 years. 28 years, bloody hell. I don't see, but because they're so amicable, surely they can work out their differences. Most people, when they split up, they go, oh yeah, we're still going to be a family, but just structured in different ways.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, when people get divorced, mate, it's cut and run, isn't it? Gone.
Yeah, it's not. It's not like, they're not like at school, are they?
Phil you says, morning. Lucy goes, dull, low. Fill you in. Jeremy Clarkson, I blame for turning him GHUY. Hello. Years ago, she'll get a big payout.
That's probably what it is, isn't it? She wants her payout.
See, this is what I love. This is what I love about Pete.
She wants her money.
This is what I love about Pete. Whenever you talk about stories and that, right? Pete doesn't go on about emotions. He doesn't go on about circumstances. He's brass tacks, mate.
That's what you're like. You go straight in.
He's brass tacks. He's like, oh, marriage has ended after 28 years. They're amicable, the daughters. And Pete goes, yeah, she'll get a big payout. I love it, Pete. I love it. Keep it going, mate. Efrain Morillo. Cuolo saludos. Hello, Efrain Morillo.
God, that was good.
Hope
What's
you're
that
okay.
mean? It must mean hello or
I'm
something.
guessing Italian.
Yeah.
Italian or Portuguese. Don't know.
Oh no, maybe Portuguese. Hi, Efrain Murillo.
Efrain Murillo. Are you Italian, Portuguese, Spanish? Which one are you, my friend? It doesn't matter, of course. But thank you for joining.
Q-Rolo Solo. I reckon that's hello or something.
Adventures in the Ute goes, it's a woman's world.
That's debatable, Pete. Very debatable.
I love it. Keep it going, Pete. Keep it coming, mate. It's gold, mate. It's Australian gold on the news live stream, mate. It's Australian.
I'd say me and you are very equal in our relationship.
Yeah, we are. You got to be.
We're very equal. There's no one's better than the other one, or we're very on the same level, aren't
No,
we?
you got to be. I think, you know, we've both been divorced before. We got married. And you live and learn, don't you? And it comes with experience. And it's got to be equal. If you're not in an equal setting of respect, boundaries and everything of what you're doing, you know, if you haven't got the respect there, and you're not on an equal footing, and one person thinks they're in charge and everyone else has to follow, it's not going to work out. You have to be on a level playing field. Otherwise, inevitably, one person gets sick of the other, and that's that, isn't it? Fill you in goes, marriage is a free ring circus. Engagement ring, wedding ring, and suffering.
Oh, Phil, you haven't met the right girl, obviously.
I've heard that before. That's good.
You haven't met the right person, Phil.
Oh dear. Let's have a look at
Read
the
something
next
about
story.
Trump, please.
I don't think there's anything about him, Liz.
Oh, there must be. There's always stuff about Trump on there.
Here we go. Here we go. Hot off the press, 11 minutes ago. So this will be the last story of the day. Donald Trump says Vladimir Putin wants to meet and that he and Barack Obama probably like each other.
Yeah, there was that meeting the other day, and they were sat laughing together.
Well, I don't know, mate. You won't let me read the goddamn story. Adam says, F-U-C-K, USA. Fair enough, Adam. Speaking to reporters at his Mar-a-Lago resort, the incoming US president claims talks with Russia over the Ukraine war were in the works and shared his thoughts on a friendly exchange with political rival Barack Obama on Thursday. Donald Trump says a meeting is being set up between himself and Vladimir Putin and that he and Barack Obama probably like each other. Efrain Murillo is sent love heart. Adam, you feel about economy? We'll talk about that in a minute, my brother. Republican US President-elect Mr. Trump spoke to reporters at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida on Thursday, saying Russian President Mr. Putin wants to meet and we are setting it up. He has said that even publicly that we have to get that war over with. That's a bloody mess, Mr. Trump says. Ukraine war, latest updates. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said on Friday there was a mutual desire to set up a meeting, but added no details have been confirmed yet and that there may be progress once Trump is inaugurated in the 20th of January. Moscow has repeatedly declared its openness to contacts with international leaders, including the US president, including Donald Trump, Mr. Peskov added. What is required is a mutual desire and political will to conduct dialogue and resolve existing problems through dialogue. We see that Trump also declares his readiness to resolve problems through dialogue. We welcome this. There are still no specifics. We proceed from the mutual readiness for the meeting.
Apparently, Harris didn't like Barack Obama and Trump sitting next to each other having a laugh. She got really funny about it.
All right.
She was eviling them.
Oh dear. Let's have a look at some of the things. Dog lover, hello dog lover. Pete goes, Hannah's still waiting for another driving test for a license. Yes, there's a big backlog. Big backlog for everyone wanting to do their test, Pete, in the UK. But when is it, March?
So she's managed to book a test for March, but she's hoping to get a closer date. She keeps looking on the website to try and get in closer.
Yeah.
But the driving instructor she's got, she absolutely can't stand. So she's hoping to go with somebody else.
She's changing driving instructors.
I know it's probably not the best idea, but she the thought of going back to him petrifies her.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to go back to him.
So Pete says Anna's still waiting for another driving test and a license. Hopefully that's answered that, Pete. Whoa, Pete's just given us 10 Australian dollars.
Oh,
Thank you,
thanks,
Pete.
Oh, bless him.
Absolute legend. That's a super thanks. Thank you, brother. Phil Ewing goes, any news on Starmer's latest bluffs? There seem to be one every day.
Oh,
yeah.
Starmer, he's driving me insane.
I
can't look at the guy.
Phil, you started her off now.
Do you watch GB News? I love GB News. That's the news channel to watch.
Now,
apart from our
before
channel,
she says anything, allegedly, apparently.
GB
right.
News is the channel to watch.
Live La Lassie goes, hi, Dog Lover. Dog Lover says, I came by to say God bless you. God bless you too, Dog Lover. Adam, dollar is rising right now. Any suggestions? Well, to counteract any inflation currency, I would suggest getting gold. Okay, put all your money into gold, leave enough to live off, and then gold is a universal currency. You can go to any country and it will be worth the same spot price. So whatever is going on, you will get the same amount anywhere in the world for that gold. Top tip. God bless you too. Thanks, Dog Lover. Dog Lover, you're welcome. Little Shane smiling. Adam, don't read, explain short, please. Adam, what do you mean? Don't read, explain short, please. Say again, Adam. I don't know what you mean, mate. Dog Lover says, remember God will always love you, and if you don't feel wanted, that just means you're in the wrong place. Wise words, Dog Lover. Fill you in. I can't wait. What is the choking. I can't wait. What is the 10 days the Labour councillor goes on trial? Oh, job market is down in the UK. I'm going to give Pete love, heart, and a like. Thank you very much, Pete, for your 10 Australian dollars,
Thanks,
brother.
Pete. That's really
Goes a long
sweet.
way. David L says, how do they do driver's test in an Amish wagon? Well, if you want to turn left, you have to go to the horse. And if you want to turn right, you have to go. And that's it. And if you want to brake, you put on the reins. And you want to go faster, you go. Rah! Ah! That's how you drive in an Amish wagon, David.
I miss Boris Johnson. I want Boris Johnson to come back. I really like Boris Johnson.
You really like Boris Johnson?
I know like the Conservatives really hashed it up, but I think Boris Johnson was really for us and for the people.
Yeah.
I really liked him.
And his party's loose. Shane goes, thanks, Pete. Adam, anything about media? Yes, lots about media. This is, the news. So just reading different stories, Adam. Phil you in goes, yeah, GB News is good. David, Shane's laughing at Dave. Fill you in. Talk radio TV news is good too, Lucy. Little Shane, the only reason
I haven't heard of that one.
The only reason gold went up is because India bought the world's largest purchase of gold, supply and demand. Did they? Didn't know that. David, Dakota Kid, Amish smoke hemp, I think. Adam, crypto, anything? Adam, I'm not going to talk about crypto because I don't really know a lot about it. I know about Bitcoin and stuff like that. It's something I wouldn't personally do. If you're making money out of it, fair play. But I'm more about gold and silver. Like I invest in silver and will in the future be investing in gold.
Your mate likes crypto, doesn't he?
But my mate does crypto. He's got Bitcoin and all that stuff. But I don't like investing in anything I can't see or hold. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boris Johnson smokes mids. Fill you in. What can $10 buy in Australia? Yeah, what can $10 get you in Australia, Pete? Pete goes, sounds like you're trying like Skiffy the Skiffy the kangaroo man. I think that's because of my choking. And woodworking, Gunny Bear says, nice, PENIS. personal and electronic nicotine inhalation system. Thank you very much. I like that woodworking, Gunny Bear. This is a Lost Mary 6,000 puff blueberry sour raspberry, mate. Cost me £9 and lasts me 7 days. So I hope everyone is okay. Adam goes market talk. I'll tell you what, Adam, if you're interested in that, I'll have a look. Next time I do a live stream, which will be Monday, just for you, I'll have a look at the stock markets and stuff like that. And we'll have a little chat. And we'll see how far I get before I get so confused I'll go cross-eyed and go, I can't talk about it. Phil Ewan says, you can take the PI55 out of the Amish all you like. It's not like they've got internet. I don't know. Not me taking the mick, mate. You know, not me taking the mick. David L, mate. David L's the instigator of Amish. Everything that comes out of his mouth is Amish this and Amish that. But we love you, David. Don't worry. Pete goes, not a lot, but it's the thought that counts. So what is everyone else up to today? Last 5 minutes on the live stream.
I'm taking Hannah out for a coffee with that $10 that Pete sent her.
Yeah, that $10 is already gone. It's already gone, Pete. She's taking David L. David L. already comes up with anything to do with Amish. We love you, David. We love you, brother.
We love you, David.
Dakota Kid says, smoking on that OG clown car, bruv. No, it's just a vape. But I hope you're enjoying. What we got here? Otit Akidna. The Amish already launched their own satellites, do they?
Wicked.
Fair play.
Yeah, fair play to them.
Fair play to them. Phil Ewing goes, Justin, you seen the new Elf Bar pod system? I have not, mate. I have not, but I'll have a look. Woodworking.
I've seen a documentary on the Amish.
Woodworking Gunny Bear says, snowing here on the Missouri farm. Not looking forward to the daily chores. You got a farm in Missouri. How cool is that, working Gunny Bear?
I'd love to go to a working farm in Missouri.
She'd bloody love to go to a working farm in Missouri.
I would love it.
She'd love it. So would I.
Hannah.
Adam goes, NYC is pretty heaven. God visit here. Cool.
Oh, you're in New York, are you? Cool.
New York. Hannah went to New York. My stepdaughter.
So stressful.
About a month ago.
Hannah found it very stressful.
But
Very
it's good
stressful.
though. It's good.
Pete goes, I'm sitting in front of the aircon. Pete, you're so lucky to live in a hot climate like that, mate. It's absolutely Baltic over here. I think it was like -2 when I started this news stream. It was -2, mate. And like my body shuts down and dies, mate, in the cold. Chris Evan, Hector Michael. Hello, Hector Michael. Chris Evans says Slim Shady is back.
Hey, right, Chris Evans.
Well, we got a couple more minutes of the live stream, so we just have a chat and be relaxed.
Any bad place you like?
Any bad place you like? Not really. I don't think so.
Not
Like
really.
any bad places?
No. If it's a bad place, I probably wouldn't like it.
I spent 6 months in Iraq years ago when I was in the army. Hector Michael, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you very much, Hector. Mike Oxlon, you look like Seth Rogen.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much,
For
mate.
goodness sake, you lot are
I've
feeding
been told
him.
I look like Robert Pattinson. I look like the Amish. I look like Tom Hardy.
Robert
I look like Seth Rogen.
Nothing like
These females either side of me can't stand the fact I get told I look like good looking actors.
Robert Pattinson's not good looking.
To mention a few. Seth Rogen, Patterson, you know, Rob Patterson, Tom Hardy comes up all the time. All the time. We got Chris Evans, dude, you will not believe I saw Santa Claus was twerking in front of my house on Christmas Day.
Oh, wicked.
You lucky guy.
You
Phil
lucky
Ewan
guy.
says, and G Hardy, yes, says I look like a G Hardy. Paul Salas says, make Kamala Indian again. Newsbeat, hello. Hello, Newsbeat. Phil
Alan
Ewan,
Carr.
Alan Carr. Have you ever done any drugs? Well, I had some Bonjela once, but I don't want to talk about it. Here goes Alan Carr. Adam, you should shave girl will themselves. Hector Michael, I just watched a 2005 film called Supernova. Don't watch it, it stinks.
Oh, super.
Mike Oxon says you also look like Jonah Hill. Yes, Jonah Hill.
Who's Jonah Hill? I recognise
I remember
the name.
Jonah Hill is out of Superbad.
Really?
Yeah. Hannah said the fat one. Cheers, Han. Yeah. All I'll say is,
No,
wait.
none of your
All I'll say, love, is wait till your metabolism slows down. We'll see who the fat one is then, won't we? So,
Eggs will keep me going.
Jonah Hill, I feel sorry for Jonah Hill because he used to be really fat and he lost loads of weight. And somebody said to him, a reporter, as he's walking down the street, he said, "Man, is it annoying you've lost all this weight and you still look like the fattest, skinniest person there is?"
Oh my god.
It's horrible.
That's awful.
Branson says hi. Hi, Branson. Pete, who cleans up after the horses when you're out looking for car boot stock? Yeah, it's true. It's true. We'll get Lucy
That's
on
so
that.
horrible.
Chris Evan goes, "Bro, my sis is asking if you are single or not." Chris, I am a happily married man, but say hello to your sister for me and very compliment. Thank you very much. But I'm a happily married man. I am not single. Little Shane says, Tom Hardy. Yes, Shane. Come on, brother, with Tom Hardy.
Shane.
Tom Hardy all the way.
I swear you guys need glasses.
Woodworking Gummy Bear says Jonah Hill. I'll take Jonah Hill, mate. I'll take it. I'll take it with two hands. Hector Michael goes, Mike, your name sucks. Newsbeat, hello. Newsbeat, how are you? Very good, Newsbeat. Thank you very much for joining. Adam, any substance recommendations? Yes, paracetamol if you've got a headache.
That
Newsbeat,
worked for me.
like done, you're live. Thank you very much, Newsbeat. Thank you for joining. Mike Oxlong, let me see that ring. There is the ring. That is a pewter ring with our Lord's cross on it. Goes like that. Very nice. Got like a Celtic feel to it as well. There you go, just for you, Mike. Raw Owner Official. Do you like chicken nuggets? I love chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets are so bad for you.
I can't sit here in good conscience and say I don't like chicken nuggets.
They're so bad for you though.
Newsbeat, where are you from? I'm from Southampton, UK. Adam, how much? David L says 2 paracetamol every 4 hours for your headaches. No more than 8 a day. And take the 500 milligram ones. David L, have to work on your Tom Hardy impressions. I will do, David.
Mama, do you want to get ready?
In a minute, I'm finishing.
Pete goes, I bet Lucy asked to bring out your Venom side. You don't have to ask, mate. You don't have to ask. Bro, wearing a glass doesn't mean we're not going to recognise Mr. Superman. Hey! So this is my Clark Kent and this is my Superman. Ready? So this is Clark Kent. And this is Superman. You see the difference? Thank you, brother. Raw Owner goes, can you say we are Venom? We are Venom! There you go. Fill you in. Paracetamol don't work my headache, but stops the nose running when I have a cold. Well, the thing is, you're doing it all wrong, Phil. You're not supposed to put the paracetamol up your nose, mate. Obviously, it will stop a runny nose, but you're supposed to swallow it, mate. You know what I mean? Chris Evans goes, you. Raw Owner Official. I'm from Australia. Thank you very much for joining us from Australia, mate. Good to see you. Thank you for joining, Raw Owner. Adam, any bad joke? Working Gunny Bear. I spent some time with Brits in Afghanistan. You guys hooked me up with a pair of cam shorts. I love them. Best kit item ever. Cool. You've been to Afghanistan. I did Iraq in 2002, I believe. Yeah, 2002 I did Iraq. Newsbeat, I'm a singer from Pakistan. Cool. Good luck to you. Visit my community post. I'll have a look, Newsbeat. Newsbeat says it's Janga Shan, my main channel name. I'll check it out. Right. Thank you for absolutely everyone for joining today's live stream. You are what makes it what it is. David L goes, Clark Kent meets the Amish, starring Tom Hardy, previously known as Jonah Hill, but ending up as Robert Pattinson.
No!
Boom! There we go. Woodworking Gummy Bear, Iraq 2003 and 2010, and Afghanistan 2011. Thank you for your service, brother. I was in the Royal Corps Signals in the British Army. Thank you all for joining. If you're on catch up, the Raw Official goes, Peter Griffin meets the Amish. Peter Griffin. Fill you in. I'm singing Not Haram in Pakistan. Okay, cool. Little Shane's laughing. Murad Rafiev, hello from Azerbaijan. Baku. Hello, Murad.
Hi, Murad.
My coxswain, you look like Jack Black.
Which one's
Yeah,
Jack Black?
School of Rock.
Oh, School of
Jack
Rock.
Black. I'll take it. Woodworking Gummy Bear, have a great one. Leanne Eaton, hi all.
Hi,
Hello, Leanne. I
Leanne.
haven't heard you for a while, love. We're just finishing the live stream, so watch the catch up. But good to hear from you, Leanne. Hope you're okay. Thank you very much, Pete, for the $10
Thanks, Pete.
super thanks. It goes a long way.
I'm going to go for a coffee with that in a minute.
Lucy's already spent it, mate. She's already spent the $10 super thanks from Australia. But thank you all for watching. If you want catch up, thanks for watching too. Remember, our competition is running to the 14th of January. Share, like, subscribe, comment, watch as many videos and stuff as you can. And our top 10 subscribers will be given a free limited edition Juicy Killer Monster sticker sent through the post free of charge. And we will be calling out the winners on the 14th of January. Take care, guys. One more thing here. We have Gulliver's Travels. Is a great movie with Jack Black. Thank you very much. See you all. Thanks, channel. Love the streams. Take care, guys.
Bye, everyone.
I love you all. Justin from Juicy Killer Monster. Over and out.